the time you are 23 years old, you could be making six figures.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that's yeah.
Yeah. And then, going back to how I started the conversation, one thing, my dad always said, one thing no one can ever take from you is your knowledge.
That's
And
right.
so you always have that to fall back on. And so that's when I'm talking to kids, going into the schools, and I ask my first things like, all right, what are you going to do? Like, what's your plan? And a lot of them don't have a plan. And I was like, okay, choose one of these trades that you can learn while you try to figure it out. So while you're trying to figure out what you want to do, learn something that you can make good money, take care of yourself, and be able to support a lifestyle. And then when you say, okay, I have an idea what I want to do, especially after your apprenticeship ends, if you choose to do something completely different, you always have that to go back to. You always have that
Mhm.
knowledge to go back
That's
to.
right.
But you're at
Yeah.
least able to
Oh,
build
yeah.
a solid foundation while you're still trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because I
Mhm.
know, coming out of high school, a lot of kids don't know what they want to do. And then some of them do know that they don't want to go to college. Okay, well, here is an option where you can
Yeah.
still make good money, still, build the lifestyle that you are proud of, and be uh, a great addition to humanity, should I say,
Yeah.
and you can do all that while you're still trying to figure it out. So again, if you decide after your apprenticeship, you got your journeyman card and you decide, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, you still have that to fall back on. And if you decide to stay with it, again, once you get that journeyman card, I think we work anywhere within the 50 states, uh and Puerto Rico. I think your journeyman
Mm,
card is good for, so you can
Mm.
travel. I've traveled with work and going to different states and be
I
like, all
have
right,
to.
what, I'm gonna go here for this job. And especially if you get on a big job that lasts a couple of years, you talking about making six figures, Keisha. If you add in per diem and all of that, you
Oh,
can
Ooh.
yeah.
make a whole lot of money.